Yo, what's good, chat? So today I wanted to talk to you guys about exercising your potential. You know, so you might be asking, what the fuck do you know about exercising your potential? Because I've been in rooms with people too where I have to automatically ask myself, okay, they're trying to put up some game, they're trying to tell me something. Like, who are they? You know what I'm saying? What's their validation? Okay, cool. Let me tell you guys, man. So I'm a photographer, I'm a videographer. I've worked with some pretty cool people, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've made cool little penny off the camera. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I'm talking about. You know, I have 10 years into the camera shit, so it's something that I devoted myself into, and I'm able to see the different levels that maybe some of my peers got to, or that maybe some of my peers didn't get to. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. But I mean, overall, I'm also too able to do like a lot of work with a lot of different people who are very successful. Some of Grammy nominated artists, you know what I'm saying? Like just a whole bunch of people, right? So real estate developers, everybody, So I know a few things about them because I firsthand experienced them and know the thought process and stuff like that, right? So and then obviously too, like I said, I had 10 years on my game, so I have that experience to, that I can rely upon and kind of like analyze, right? So what I mean by exercising your potential, right? So another thing, look at these beanies. These are my beanies. I made them, my brand. Dios conmigo, it describes what I am. This shirt, this sweater right here is a little small right now, This is actually, I believe, maybe the small it might be. But I was cold in the morning, so I just, boom, threw it on, you know what I'm saying? But this is the first version. I would have made it a little bit longer, because if you look at the hands, they feel good. It's just this-wise, I would have probably dropped it an inch or two. But it ain't nothing, bro. I'm out here at the park, working out, getting my life back together slowly. But I wanted to, get back into the YouTube shit and grow my community and make sure that you guys are good. So if you guys have any questions and stuff, make sure you drop them in the DM in the. They don't have the DM here on YouTube, but make sure you drop it in the comment section. I'll see it. You know what I'm saying? I'll tap in and we'll answer your questions. But that's how it goes. So when it comes to exercising your potential, I would say go all in. Go all in on one thing. Find that one thing that really intrigues you. Nowadays it can be anything. Nowadays it can be YouTube. Nowadays it can be eating candy. Mexican candy. It can be skateboarding. It can be whatever it is. But just know that shit is not going to be easy, but God is going to give you a glimpse of what your life could potentially look like if you keep going. And that glimpse should be enough to take you to the finish line, if not close to the finish line, because you'll get other glimpses along the way. You know what I'm saying? So that glimpse should take you to the next glimpse. So when it comes to exercising your potential, and then when it comes to me exercising my potential, I would have told myself, go all in, bro, since day one. Since the day that I picked up my camera, I should have already had that in my mind. Like, all right, I want to do this. So in order for me to do that, I got to do this, and that. And even if I don't want to see it that way, because sometimes seeing it that way kind of kills the fun in it. Even if you just want to see it like just basically trying your best. That's what exercising your potential essentially just means, being the best version of yourself. So don't ever stop being the best version of yourself. But first things first, man, make sure you're working out, make sure you're eating right, make sure you have good relationships with your mother, with your father, with your siblings. That's first, bro. That's the foundation. Because God can give you all the money in the world, like $10 million, say you hit the lottery and shit, $200 million, bro. But like if you have a dysfunctional family and dysfunctional everything, like shit ain't gonna work out, bro. Like you'll run through that money quick, like there'll be no happiness. So first things first, man, it's just like a house, set your foundation. Your foundation is the relationships you have with yourself, the relationships you have with your family members. Make sure that all that is on point, and then you can start building. Then you can start building. And I would recommend you find something that you see potential in, something that like for example, I can't be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be this, and then like 5 years later, not even 5 years, 3 years later, like AI comes around and takes my job. Like y'all gotta be conscious like that. Y'all gotta think like that. You know, you gotta think ahead. Like, all right, is my job gonna get taken? Shit, am I? You know, like is there a possibility? You know, like keep it real with yourself. You know, but at the same time, you know, like we're talking about being the best version of yourself. So if you really enjoy that thing, bro, like even if it takes you 10 years, which is what took me, you know, like the 10-year journey has been amazing, bro. Like, and I wouldn't trade it for anything, you know, like I wouldn't trade my journey, my life, what I've been through, to be in somebody else's shoes that right now is shooting like Migos or shooting like Bad Bunny. I wouldn't do that, bro. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't trade my life, my people, my experiences for anything, bro. Like my shit is my shit, you know. Like I love it, man. Like my struggle, my pain, you know, my achievements, they're my achievements, man. Like that's the thing about realizing that who you are, you know. Like you learn to love who you are, and you learn to understand yourself and understand the world from your perspective, you know. And hopefully you can build a cool little perspective that's gonna get you through the day and get you through life, you know. Find you a cool little wife, build your little family, and then just run that game on your next little boy, you know. So right now I have a little son. My little boy is 8 months, about to be 1 year, you know. But I'm thankful that I was able to experience everything that I experienced so that I can pass it down on him, you know. Shit, he's gonna be a little beast, man. I know it, my little boy, you know. So he'll be part of the channel. AWP, that's for life, baby. That's for life, baby. That's for life, baby. So we finna get it cracking, you know. Shout out to Poppy right here too. But going back to exercising your full potential, shit, make sure you find something that you love, you know. Make sure that you get in the right circle. Sometimes being in the wrong circle is everything, you know. Like that's literally everything. Like your circle is like if you're a fish, your circle is your tank, you know. So you want to remove yourself from any circle that you are part of and just put yourself in the ocean, you know, because in the ocean, as a little fish, you're gonna see whales, you're gonna see sharks, you know, but like them sharks, them whales, they didn't exist in the little pond that your family or your friends might be in, you know. So that's actually pretty funny because like I told you guys, you know, to worry about your family and your friends first, right? And that's your foundation. Cool. Once you build your foundation, you don't have to worry about your foundation no more, right? You don't have to worry about your family. You don't have to worry about your friends because they're only a call away, you know. So and you have good relationships, you have good memories that you build because that came first, you know. So now that you're worried about the business, they understand it. They understand like, hey, you know what it is, man. Like this boy's trying to make it, man. He's on a mission, you know, like, and then in a mission, bro, you trying to go fast, you know, or you trying to be careful and to have other people around you that you got to take care of and you got to hear their insecurities and all that shit, you know, like it just don't work out, bro. Like that's another thing. All right, so another thing that I would say is like make sure that you're by yourself, you know. Make sure that you stick by yourself. Like make sure that you're not afraid to just be by yourself, by your lonely, because success is a very lonely world. I mean, it's a very lonely road. You know, that's what it is. Success is a very lonely road that a chosen few get to do, you know, and then the other ones, it's not like they have a bad life. They really don't. They actually might even have a better life than us. Those that are chasing success and chasing our dreams, you know, they actually do. Like just based off my experience, they actually do have a better life, you know. But they don't know the things that we know as an entrepreneur, you know. Oh shit, my dog. But you know, the reason why I say that they have a better life is because they have balance. Somebody like us, entrepreneurs, you don't have balance, bro. Like especially in the beginning, you know, like it's grind time, like 24/7, you know. So I would recommend, that's another thing I would recommend, you know, like make sure that you build your foundation, make sure you get all that shit the fuck out your way. Well, your foundation comes first, then after your foundation is your first base, you know, so like your floor. So make sure that you build a great floor, you know, make sure that you try different floors, make sure you try laminated, make sure that you try fucking tile, make sure you try wood, you know, like try different woods so that when you have a family, you have something to stand on, and now you're not trying to build something while you have a 3, 4, 6 month old, you know. So if you're 14 right now looking at this video, 15, even if you're 45, bro, like you know what's up, you know. All it is, man, is just find something, especially nowadays with the internet, you can find anything. I mean, my goal now is to do things virtually, which is why I'm doing this right now, right here anyways, you know, because I'm trying to get me that virtual money, man, that virtual money. Right now, my money is like, I gotta do my work, you know. Like I get booked, I go in person, and I do my shit, you know. But even then, that's probably changing because now I'm getting to the point where like it would be nice to just have an editing team. I'll teach people how to use the camera. They don't gotta call me, you know. The camera's there 24/7. Like I think it'll be a much better program. But of course, you know, the cameras are expensive. People don't want to learn how to use this shit. Like there's always gonna be obstacles, you know. So that's why we're always gonna have a job because the barbers are too busy to do their own shit, you know. So hey man, my channel is a videography channel, so if y'all want to get put up on game, bro, like that's the game right there, you know. And then I'll do another video on what equipment y'all should start off with. But as far as like pursuing something on the road, do it right and do it for the right reasons. Third one is do it for the right reasons. If you do it for the right reasons, it don't matter if you got no money coming in. It don't matter if you got no clients, bro. Like you can be filming yourself, like how I'm filming myself, you know. So those are the games I'm gonna give you out today, man. I hope you guys take that, you know, take that with a grain of salt, and make sure you guys apply that to your day today. You're watching this shit, you know, like find yourself something. If that's another thing. A lot of people they get stuck like, oh, I can't find nothing. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Like that shit is mad easy to fucking find something, bro. Like I can find something new every day that I'm interested in that catches my slight attention, bro. Because if you don't have nothing, bro, like experiment. Try this, try that. But like going back to the principles that I told you, like when you try it, don't half-ass it. Like go all in, because if you half-ass it, it's like you're disrespecting somebody else, you know. Like if somebody try to half-ass photography, bro, I'll be able to tell, like, bro, you a joke, you a fucking lame, you know. Like same thing with the cooking. If you want to do some cooking, but you're just bullshitting around doing this, bro, like me as a chef and shit, you know, like I'll be like, food, like you taking this shit as a joke, bro. This shit is not a joke, you know. Like why are you seeing it as a joke? Like you think I'm a joke or what? You know what I'm saying? So it's all types of disrespect that come along with not being your top, you know. And guess what? If you're in school, bro, like be the top one, man. Be the top one. And also too, like start driving, fucking create a business. You know, when you create a business, it allows you to it teaches you a lot. So I would first thing first, man, I would recommend everybody run a business. It can be pancake business, it can be lemonades, it can be selling paper, it can be selling chips at school, it can be any hustle, bro. Any hustle is a good hustle because all hustles teach you the same thing essentially, you know. So if you can learn something from this, then you'll take that to your next, and then you'll take those two for your third, and then you'll take those three for your fourth, and then so on until you get the right thing. And by the time you get the right thing, all that shit's gonna come together and it's all gonna make sense, you know. God makes no mistakes. I believe that. So with that, I want to leave you guys with a little prayer, you know what I'm saying? God, please protect us, bless us. The world is mayhem, but we're here together with brothers and sisters, so we're bringing it together all in your name. God, please bless us, protect us, keep us safe, and the world will go on, just like that. I'll see you guys for the next one. I'm gonna tap in tomorrow every day around this time, like 6:30, 7, as we're gonna try to knock these out for you guys, you know. And let's get to the millie. Take me to the millie. Oh yeah, Rocky. Take me.